Mindly presents 8 ways to heal from an emotional wound. An emotional wound is a painful experience that can leave you feeling raw, vulnerable, and exposed. It can be the result of a breakup or an injury, or it may be the result of an event that happened in your childhood. It can be daunting to start afresh after facing a broken or shattered relationship or struggling with emotional pain, and it is natural to have doubts or wonder if healing is truly possible. The process of healing from an emotional wound can be a very long and painful one. It requires patience and determination to get back on track. There are many ways for people who have suffered from an emotional wound to heal, but some of them may be more helpful than others. Here are 8 ways that can help you heal from an emotional wound. Number 1. Take little steps. Sometimes it is not about making a big change, but instead about doing small things at the right time. It may take weeks or even months of consistent work to feel like you are in control again, but it's important for you to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. The little steps you take in the beginning will help you get out of the pain and into the healing process. Don't rush it, take small steps and focus on the present. It's a process, but it will help you get there faster. Number 2. Take time for yourself. It is very important to take time for yourself after a difficult emotional experience. It will help you to heal and move on. You need it to process your emotions, get perspective, and find new happiness. This will help you be happier in the long term. Take time for yourself by doing something that makes you happy, or by spending some quality time with your family or friends. This is important because when you go through a strong emotion, it is easy to forget about the need for self-care and other people in the process. But taking the time for yourself will help you deal with these emotions in a healthy way. Number 3. Write it out. Emotional wounds are mental and spiritual injuries that we carry with us. Writing about it can help you process the emotions and thoughts that you have been ignoring by not expressing them. It can also help you make sense of what has happened and figure out ways to move forward. When you write about your emotions, you are able to identify what is happening in your life and why. When you have a clear understanding of these things, you can make better decisions and create a more fulfilling life for yourself. Number 4. Set realistic expectations. An emotional wound can be defined as a deep, painful experience that affects our emotions in a negative way. That's why it is important to avoid unrealistic expectations, because they will only lead to disappointment. Instead, it is important that you take your time and focus on the process. This will allow you to heal from the wound without big complications. You may feel that you are moving towards a better place as you make progress with your recovery, but sadly this may not happen in one day or even a year. It might take time and patience, but it will definitely help you to heal from your emotional struggles in the long run. Number 5. Make peace with what happened. When you are in the process of healing from emotional pain, you should not only focus on what happened, but also think about how to make peace with it and try to move on with your life. Yes, it can be difficult to find a way to make peace with the past when you feel anger, resentment, or sadness. But if you can accept that something happened and perhaps develop empathy for the person who caused it, then you can really start healing. You can also learn from what happened and use it as a lesson in your future life. Number 6. Get creative. Another great way to heal is by finding a creative outlet. This can be anything from painting to writing poetry, or learning a completely new skill. Unfortunately, it is often difficult for people to find their creative outlets. It might be because they have been focusing on work or other responsibilities and haven't had time for themselves in a long time. In order to make sure that you are not going through the same pain again, it is important that you take some time out of your day to do something creative. Your wounded soul will thank you for it. Number 7. Take care of your diet and exercise. The body is a temple and it needs to be taken care of in order to heal. A healthy diet and exercise can help you recover faster from a traumatic experience. Healthy food choices are the most effective way for you to heal from an emotional wound. If you eat the right foods, your body will produce endorphins, which will help reduce stress levels. Exercise leads to higher levels of dopamine, which can help lower your anxiety levels. It will also help improve your moods, sleep, and memory. Number 8. Ask for help. Healing isn't easy to do, and you're not meant to go through it alone. Reach out to others and find support. It is a process that requires patience and understanding, and you must be able to accept the help of those who are willing to lend a hand in your time of need. Yes, sometimes it can be really difficult to ask for help, especially if people have caused you pain in your past or betrayed you. But reaching out can provide so many benefits, including emotional support and the power to overcome shame and guilt about what happened. You deserve to be happy, and sometimes asking for help is a sign of strength and a step towards regaining your freedom. You need to free yourself from the burden of not being able to ask for help and reach out for the assistance you deserve. What do you think? Did you have to go through a strong emotional trauma during your life? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.